So we are on the air here in this one, the World of Westgate 200. Third and final playoff race in the round of 8 here for the Truck Series as we are going to get things off. We've got 7 more drivers still fighting for 2 spots. We qualified 19th. That's where we're going to start this one here with Haley Deegan in this one tonight. Who will advance to the next 3 races, keeping their playoff and championship hopes alive? We know we're in. We won the last 2, the first 2 playoff races at that. We are now on a 20 race win streak on NASCAR Heat 4, entering this one here tonight. Here we go, green flag in the air at Vegas in the Truck Series, and we are underway. Playoff racing here as we give Gustin a huge push right out of the gate. We have 30 laps in the opening stage here, and let's get going. Vegas produces quite a bit of tire wear, so we'll get to see how we'll try to conserve the tires throughout the course of this event. Under 34 laps, 200 miles. Todd Gilliland on the pole. He is out in front of the field here, already in the first couple turns. Sliding up the track now. There we go. As we're 3 wide off the exit of turn 4, trying to hold the steering wheel as smooth as we possibly can. I guess it's smooth as the word. Oh my goodness, Natalie Decker almost comes down into us. Another little bit of a moment there through turns 1 and 2. We're going to make it out alive and into now down the backstretch into turn 3. Right on the back bumper of Austin Hill. Now, we are going to run the top side here for the majority of this race tonight. My bread and butter for most of the mile-and-a-half racetracks, and that includes this one here at Vegas. It's the final race on this Truck Series season with the steering wheel, so let's go out with a bang. Last 4 races will be with the controller in the Truck Series here. Big run to the back bumper of Brett Moffitt at that time. Looking to Moffitt's inside now, down the end of the trial into turn 1. We're going to get to not only his inside, but Anthony. We're going to clear both of them out of turn 2, so we're up to 12 already. Gilliland trying to check out from the rest of the field right now. He has led the first few laps in this race as the battle for second going on behind him between Chastain and Enfinger. We ride along here with Haley Deegan. Of course, this first stage is going to fly by with it only being 26 laps. Second live stream of the day, but the first was on a sprint car racing game.
Still there?
Here with the Truck Series though for right now. See how this is going to work.
Hold your line, got one inside.
We went to the inside, but now a crossover move back down to the bottom as here comes Austin Wayne Self.
Careful, still there.
They're still side by side and now into turn 1. Kind of trying to pinch him down there on the inside of the track. And get on by. Egan now up to 11th. Turns 1 and 2 back to the outside again, of course. It's a huge pack of trucks pretty much from 2nd all the way through 10th. It's not to be 11th by the time we get to the back bumper of Sheldon Dreed. Which will likely be at the end of the front stretch. Assuming that because we're going to run the top side here. Going to get a big run through the tri-oval. Yep, here it comes. So we are going to get to the back bumper of Creed entering into turns 1 and 2. Look at us just looking to the outside here. Creed now comes off of turn 2 side by side with Christian Eckes. We're going to take it 3 wide into turn 3 down to the bottom. Haley Deegan trying to make a nice swift, bold maneuver. We're going to clear Creed. Creed with a crossover. Now we're 3 wide and we're in the middle. Big side draft off the 51 of Eckes. Trying to slow his momentum down, but Creed's going to get on by us and clear us now.
Stay low, stay low.
And back into turn 1 and 2. We take it again. Another crossover move, a double crossover at that.
All clear.
And Deegan's going to make the pass around both of them. Just amazing work driving this truck. To the inside of Harrison Burton now, into turn 1, big slide job move now. Working on that, I was running in that dirt series earlier. Now here we go,
Down the bottom.
to the inside of Enfinger, down the end of the backstretch, into turn 3, to the bottom of the track again, at least to try and make the pass on Enfinger. It's going to work. Oh, they had to get out of the gas at the end of the corner.
You're clear.
Enfinger going to fight back on the top side of the track.
20 laps to go.
And we'll send it up in the wall. Big block at the end of the tri-oval now. We're going to hold our position. Back Harrison Burton now going to pass Enfinger for 8th spot. So Enfinger now back to 9th. And might even fall back to 10th here. Despite being in 2nd at the start of the race. But boy, oh boy, Ty Gilliland has pulled away a ton in the early going of this race, as we have 20 laps to go. He has a 7.5 second lead over where we're at. And I think qualifying that far back in the field is going to cost us enough. Of course, with us already being locked into the next round, we are strictly looking for stage wins and race wins. Can't score any other points outside of that. It'll give us additional bonus points or playoff points in the round of 6. The outside of Hill, caution. So caution is out now on lap number 14 here in this one. So we didn't get very far into this race before we do get our first yellow. And that'll bunch the field back up. Of course, we know Gilliland, the fastest truck driver in the field here in this one. It's a caution that I needed though. Would have been tough to try and catch Todd under green. Clay Greenfield's going to pit. Remember, he's in a must-win scenario, and hopefully he's not going to be out of the race after what just happened. Maybe he's just trying a little different strategy compared to the other playoff drivers. Rafael Lastar, Josh Rayum will pit, but that's because they are at the rear of the field anyway. So they got nothing to lose, of course. Here we go. We're going to advance to the restart. Green flag back in the air here at Vegas. Quickly to the inside, taking it 3 wide through the tri-oval. Up to 4th gear now, and here we go into turn 1. 3 wide for the race lead. Deegan all the way to the bottom. Going to get around both Gilliland and Crafton easily in the middle of 1 and 2. And clear coming off. A very blazing restart here for Haley Deegan. Now can we keep that clean air out in front of the field? Crafton has worked his way up to 2nd now as he has passed Todd Gilliland, and here comes Crafton. Maybe trying to fight hard here as we're back up to speed with 13 laps to go in stage 1. Crafton, of course, not only looking for the stage win, but playoff point if he can make it into the next round after this race. A win would be nice, but he needs every point possible here if he can't get the victory. Todd Gilliland, though, the second fastest truck, if not the fastest truck in the field, is up to 2nd. He has just passed Crafton through 3 and 4. Can he get to us now? So we have 12 to go. Gilliland was a threat in the last race at Canadian Tire. Ended up not getting the win, though. Couldn't get by those guys on the restart along with Stuart Friesen. At the very end of that race, we were able to go from 9th to the lead in about a lap. Gilliland moves to the outside now just behind us. I know we're not going to move off the top, at least for the rest of the stage. 11 to go. Unless we get a caution, of course. I don't know. We'll see. Crafton has the nose out in front of Gilliland. And he does clear Todd for second coming out of turn 2. This guy's only about 6 to 7 tenths of a second back in the lead, but as they keep battling with each other, now Crafton goes to the top, Gilliland down to the bottom. Todd looking for the crossover. Can't get him that time.
Last 10 laps, he got to focus.
Still running hard though through the trioval. Take the in-truck cam now for the first time here tonight. Gilliland has just moved up to second, passing Crafton once again. We have 9 laps to go in the opening stage of the race. And of course, can we stay green to the end? It's definitely going to be a good question. Great throttle work that time. Eight to go. And still battling for second. It's amazing. We got really close to the wall through 1 and 2 that time. Got a truck on pit road. I'm not sure exactly who that was, but he does get out of the way onto pit road. We stay green here in stage 1. Could have possibly somehow set up a green-white check. If he didn't get onto pit road, the caution would have had to come out. The right front tire looks pretty good here, still at 41%, entering turns 3 and 4. So we know for the stage lengths in stage 1 and 2 we'll be fine. We'll have to pit for 4 fresh tires at the stage break here, but the tires should be plenty good to the finish despite the high amount of tire wear here at Vegas. As bumpy of a track as we're racing on here. The wall there for 3 and 4 again. Simply amazing. 4 to go. We're not really pulling away a whole lot right now, but nevertheless we are running pretty well. Three laps to go at the line this time, so if a caution comes out, that will bring us to the end of the stage. We have had 1 caution so far in stage 1, but we're looking pretty good so far, as if we're going to have a pretty good victory in this one. I don't think we're going to catch lap traffic here before the end of the stage. I did see a lap truck ahead, but we're going to get to the line this time, which means we only have 2 laps to go now. And the truck which seemed quite a ways out in front of us.
Here we go.
Whoever that truck was that blew up onto pit road, they got back out onto the track somewhat quick, so they might have just had a tire rub. Had to bring it down. If they lost a lap, they will be able to get the free pass because nobody else is currently a lap down. I don't think they're going to catch that back marker truck up there as we come off the 4. White flag will be in the air. 1 lap to go here in stage 1 for Haley Deegan.
White flag, bring it home.
Mike Snyder on the inside. We're catching him pretty quick through turns 3 and 4. Can we beat him back to the start-finish line? He goes high to block. It's not going to work. We're going to clear out the line. Snyder's going to get the free pass, and whoever had to pit gets a very tough break because they're still going to be stuck a lap down unless they take the free pass here, which I guess could happen if the other 30 trucks that are currently on the lead lap all pit at the stage break, which is a good possibility that that would happen. Run about 48 laps on a full tank of fuel here. We'll take 4 fresh tires. Won't have to repair any damage. We don't really have any. We're in a pretty clean first stage of the race. Clay Greenfield, though, that strategy does get him 1 stage point. And we went green with 14 laps left. Rafael Lasari gained some spots as well as Josh Rioum, but so it looks like 3 trucks are going to stay out of the pits, so therefore Parker Kligerman will still remain a lap down. In fact, he'll be 2 laps down. Did not get on the track as quick as I originally assumed. So here we go. Second stage of the race is about to get going once again. And here we go. Green flag back in the air here at Vegas. Looking to the outside, taking it 3 wide on the restart here. We have 3 trucks on older tires to the restart, and quickly we're going to jump down to the lead through turns 1 and 2. A blazing fast restart for Haley Deegan, even on the outside this time as we try to pull ahead as quick as possible now. Riding through the middle there through turns 3 and 4. We're going to come out of 4 to the start-finish line. Greenfield still hanging on to second for the time being. Again, he is in a must-win situation. He got 1 stage point, but I just don't think that's going to be enough. Even if he has a great finish in this one, he might need some help. But I still think he's going to have to win. Dylan Lufkin, he's up to second now. Lufkin is on fresher tires, same set of tires that we're on right now. We'll see how fast he is. Maybe he can drive to the front. 25 laps to go in stage 2. Wow, we are really close to that wall through turns 1 and 2. Trying to pick up as much steam as possible. We still got about a half-second lead on Lufkin into turn 3. This is going to be one of our fastest laps of the race, I think. At the line, we'll see. Not quite the fastest lap of the race. It was a good lap, though. 32.343, but here we go now, and to the inside goes Lupton, but he's not going to clear us off of turn 2, not yet at least, as we get a big side draft down the back straightaway, side by side for the lead, still into turn 3 now, with Deegan on the top and Lupton on the bottom. Stuart Friesen, he has worked his way up to the 3rd spot. He might need to win this race to get in. Not sure how he's looking on points. Despite the fact he's looking like he's in good shape here to possibly get stage points in this one. We'll see. We'll see how long Dylan Lupton can hold the lead now before we'll overtake him if we stay green here. Wow, so close to the wall off of turn 4, really rim riding it around the top of the racetrack. Lupton's slowly pulling away from us here. Seems like he's got that faster truck on the short runs, especially out in clean air. We'll have to see how that one plays off here. We came off the wall just a little bit. Still ran a little higher of a line than Lupton did. Lupton now moves to the top side of the track. In fact, he ran a little higher of a line than we did. Not by much, but every little bit matters. You can see he gained a tenth of a second through 3 and 4, running just a little bit higher than we did. And it looks like he's running a little higher through 1 and 2 as well. Friesen slowly catching us lap after lap, but at the same time, it seems like Dylan Lupton's slowly pulling away from us as well. Lupton now moves back down to the bottom. Man, had to check up just a bit. Thought I was going to put it in the wall through 3 and 4 that time. Second and a half off the lead. Just remember, we did have 3 trucks that stayed out of the pits there. Greenfield was trying to play the track position game, hoping for a quick caution to start stage 2. He can still get a caution here in the second stage. And thinking the later the better for him. Remember that surprise win at Dover. He finished 15th in the points in the regular season, but he had a win, so he was automatically in. A surprise win at Dover, one of only 2 races I did not win in the regular season, even to now, because I've won the first 2 races of the playoffs here in the Truck Series as well. Had some pretty good runs, though, all season. He finished in the top 10 every single race. Obviously, Talladega in the next race is going to be a tough one to finish in the top 10. You never know what could happen. We could get caught up in the big one or something similar to that. Wow, look at how close we are, man. Really trying to get whatever we can. Lupton just ran the outside again through turns 3 and 4. Now stays on the top into 1 and 2. I mean, we're going to stay around the top side of the track regardless of what happens here, but Dylan Lupton looks like he's got a fast car on the top and bottom of the track. He hasn't really ran the middle at all, but we'll see how lap traffic might slow him up here as he moves to the bottom to come down. And he was given the top side as he was running the last couple laps, but the lap car was going to move up out of the passing lane. So Lupton's going to lose a little bit there to Josh Reum, who is on older tires as well, so I'm sure the closing rate was a lot more immense there that time. Barely over a second ahead of Friesen now. Who knows, maybe we'll have a 3-car race for the lead soon. Lupton still about 7/10 of a second ahead of us. He's got about a 7-8 truck length lead. 14 laps left in the stage. Kind of caught the lap truck in a bad spot again. Rafael Lassard. Oh man, that got tight. We had to get out of the gas. We still were able to squeeze to the outside of Lupton without putting the truck in the wall, but we did have to get out of the gas. So both of us caught him in a terrible spot. Now we kind of scraped the wall a little bit, 3 and 4. That's going to cost Egan some time as well. Really the first mistake we've made on the top side of the track all night long. And almost at the end of stage 2 in the process as well. Definitely having a great run of things going for us right now, but Todd Gilliland back up to 4th now. Remember, he's seemingly the fastest truck in the field, especially for the first 20 laps of a run. After that point, it's start to even out a little bit. Now the next lap, we make a little bit of a mistake on the top side again. We try to run down Dylan Lupton. 12 laps to go in stage number 2. And right front tire down to about 50% tire wear. Usually doesn't take us this long to try to get out there. Remember, we actually got off to about a 1 second lead on the restart. Upton now moves to the top side here to perhaps protect, knowing that can't really get even to his back bumper here these next couple corners at least. I think the sense of urgency for him to go up towards the top of the track near the wall is a lot higher. Here we go. Now our truck's really starting to kick in now. Gilliland back to 5th. Crafton's gotten around him. Of course, Todd not one of the playoff drivers. Lupton back down to the bottom now, just in case we were going to make a move that time. But I think we were still a little too far away from him. We'll stay to the top side. 10 laps to go now in stage 2. We have caught Lupton slightly into the wall now, entering turn 1, so it's going to cost us a little bit of time as well. But not much time, because we're going to still get to the outside of Lupton. Wow, what a blazing fast truck that we have. And now into turns 3 and 4. Of course, Lupton back down to the bottom again. Deegan on the top side. Will we remain side by side off of 4? No, we're going to clear him. Deegan to the lead. 9 laps to go in stage 2. A little bit of lap traffic here with these trucks, but not heavy lap traffic by any means.
Inside. All right, clear low.
So you can see that all blue 68 truck of Clay Greenfield. He's not the next truck in front of us, but he's the truck ahead of that. One of the playoff contenders is going to need a caution here soon, or he's going to have to hope that we get to the end of the stage and he's still in the lead lap. At 8 laps left, I don't think he can hold on older tires. Caution would probably play into his favor a little bit better, because the stage break would then be coming soon after he decides to try and short pit. We'll obviously have to see if the rest of the field is going to short pit as well. Sligerman now, we go to the top around him through the tri-oval. Six to go. Greenfield just in front of... Oh. A little bit of a mistake entering turn 1. Is that the opening he needs? He's got Natalie Decker there as well. Maybe he can get the free pass. He's going to have to get around Decker to get in the free pass position, but we are catching up to a few more trucks here just ahead. Greenfield's shot of getting back in the lead lap at least soon here is... chances are definitely dwindling. Trying to split the lap traffic through the middle, 3 wide through the tri-oval, 5 laps to go now. Three and a half second lead on Lupton, but maybe Gilliland can restart back into the second spot. Or hit pit road in second at least. Four laps left. Wow, Reum's going to go another lap down, so those old tires definitely did not pay off to his favor whatsoever, that is for sure. Really didn't work for any of those three drivers that stayed out at the end of stage one. Tried to short pit during stage one. During the short pit, that was the only caution we've had this entire race, as we have 3 laps left in stage 2. Jordan Anderson just in front of us. We took the top, we had to get out of the gas and roll out of it real late in the corner. So we move around and through the middle and change our lines there the last second. Two to go at the line this time, so even if the caution comes out, we will get to the end of the stage, but now pit road is closed for guys like Greenfield and Reum that stayed out of the pits there under that caution. Forrester on the top, so we'll run the middle through 1 and 2.
You got room, you're clear.
There's Lassard, he's going to go 2 laps down now. He was the other driver that stayed out of the pits. For Reum and Lassard, it really didn't work at all. The right front tire getting pretty worn out, down to 19%, but the white flag is in the air. 1 lap to go in stage 2.
1 more to go.
Taylor Deegan is going to be on her way to winning stage 2, just like she did in stage 1. We close the back bumper of Balicki, we'll get around him. So 18 trucks on the lead lap. I don't think we're going to catch another lap truck here through 3 and 4 for the final time. So it looks like Haley Deegan will go on to win stage 2, and we will have 18 trucks finishing on the lead lap at the end of the stage. Green white checker flags out again. Deegan wins stage 2 just like she did stage 1. Again, we are off and running early here. Gonna obviously pit here for 4 fresh tires. We're gonna repair whatever damage we've got on the car. We did get into the outside wall in 3 and 4 a couple times there. Turn 1 once as well. So the free pass is going to go to Josh Balicki there, so we will have 19 trucks on the lead lap when we restart this 3rd and final stage of the race. We actually lost 2 spots on pit road. Gilliland gained 2 spots. So Tom's going to restart in the lead here with Lupton in 2nd. Green flag in the air here once again at Vegas. 71 laps to go, quickly taking it 3 wide to the inside on the restart. Deegan going to easily clear everybody before we even get into turn 1. Good start here. Can she hold on and win this race? Sure, she's going to lose the lead here pretty soon, though. Let's see who it'll be to. Stuart Friesen now in the mix. We go to the bottom through turns 3 and 4, trying to hold it full throttle. Don't want to get out of the gas. We didn't have to. 70 laps left. Deegan back out in front once again here at Vegas. Deegan all the way back down to the bottom of the track now through 1 and 2. Kind of surprising. Came off the wall, at least that time. Friesen currently leading the field, though. Will Gilliland maybe try to get around him for 2nd here before both of them can catch us as the race leader? Gilliland on the bottom of the track with Friesen on the top, just behind us. No, Sauter on the top now. Friesen actually fell back to 4th now. Lupton, who restarted 2nd, back to 5th. Here comes Gilliland to the inside, side by side for the lead through turns 1 and 2. And off of turn 2, can't quite clear us. We're still side by side for the lead. Big side draft down the back stretch and into 3. Johnny Sauter, another non-playoff driver, just trying to follow him on by into 2nd. Friesen up to 3rd. He gets around us, barely clears us off of 4. We almost made contact. Lupton, he's showing a fast truck here on the short runs as well. I'm sure he's going to get around us in a matter of time. Here comes Matt Crafton, another playoff driver.
Got one peeking inside.
He can't quite get to us there.
You're clear.
We'll give it another go here in turns 3 and 4.
Caution's out.
Caution.
Wave 'em off.
Didn't even have a shot. Caution's out. Second time here tonight. We have 68 to go. We have not had a truck DNF so far in this race. Kligerman, though, he's going to hit pit road again. He's 3 laps down in this one. Free pass will go to Gustine. We will have 20 trucks on the lead lap this time. Really, the only guy in trouble of easily missing the next round is looking like Clay Greenfield, who's in 29th, 1 lap down right now. And likely will need some help here if he's going to want any sort of shot to win this race in advance, because he's got to win. He will definitely not make it on points. So everybody stays out of the pits here for the most part. We only ran about 4 laps of green flag racing that time, so the green flag will be back in the air again here at Vegas as we take it 3 wide to the top side of the racetrack for turns 1 and 2. Now side by side for the lead into turn 1. Deegan going to clear Gilliland in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Todd only fell back to second though, still full truck length out ahead of Friesen, as we have now 4 playoff trucks currently in the top 5. Couldn't run full throttle from 3 and 4 that time. We did check up out of the gas there a little bit. Todd not going to fall nearly as far behind this restart compared to what he did on the last one. We'll go back down to the bottom again here. Bill, of course, is trying to protect right now. Gilliland still trying to close into our back bumper, and he might have a shot to move to the inside now from turns 3 and 4, and I'm sure he's going to give it a go. Here he comes, big dive bomb move to the inside. Gilliland in the 4 truck, Deegan in the outside in the 19. Gilliland with ease going to clear us off of turn number 4. And Todd is going to take the lead once again with 62 laps to go here in Vegas. Stuart Friesen, though, of course, he's trying to get back into this thing. He's in a possible must-win scenario along with Matt Crafton as well. Friesen won at Atlanta, that's why he's in the playoffs. He would have made it on points barely though either way, but he definitely solidified himself. And it was only the 2nd race of the year in which he did win in Atlanta. Last lap pass returns 3 and 4 on us nevertheless after we blew a right front tire with 2 to go and had to try and coast it. Just fell short, couldn't make it all the way back around to the checker. So many laps in that race too. That would have given us 5 more playoff points compared to what we already have, which is a lot. We won the regular season title, of course. We also won 14 races in the regular season, 2 more here in the playoffs, and we will look for win number 17 on the year here tonight in the Truck Series and win number 21 consecutively in general here on NASCAR Heat 4 on the channel. Friesen has been closing in on our back bumper here these last couple laps. We'll see if he'll go to the inside for turns 3 and 4 and maybe try to make a pass around us. Gilliland slightly pulling away here. He's about 1.25 seconds ahead. Friesen keeps closing into our back bumper, but he's just not close enough to make a move to the bottom of the track, at least not yet. And we'll see if he'll go at it again here through turns 1 and 2. I think he's got a real shot at it. Man, we ran right up against that wall, though. Not giving him much of a shot. Crafton's been running the top side, as well as Johnny Sauter here, who aren't too far behind him, and they're actually slowly catching him because Friesen is taking way too long to try and make a move on us. Ran the middle that time, so not going to have as much straightaway speed as laps prior, but still ran a higher line than what Friesen did. Look at Gilliland. He's already out there. 2-second lead on the restart. Already had 4 laps on our tires here. When we went green, didn't pass us until 6 laps on the tires come to the line. Sauter now up to 2nd. He is past Friesen. was taking way too much time here to try and pass us, so Sauter's just going to try to go right at it. And here goes Johnny to the inside of the racetrack. How close we get to the wall, corner after corner, lap after lap. It's really making it difficult here for him to get a good enough run down the straightaway to possibly make that move into turns 1 and 2 or 3 and 4. Despite the fact that they keep going to the bottom, that time Sauter ran the outside right behind us. We'll see if maybe he can get a draft off of us as well. He runs the outside again through 1 and 2, and we get another caution. So our third yellow of the race, it'll fly right now with 56 left, 2.5 second lead. And we'll bunch things back up once again, but this time Gilliland will control the pace again. And we'll have to restart in second, so we might not get as good of a jump as what we have been accustomed to doing in this race. But we'll see if we can still beat him in 1 and 2. Practically everybody going to stay out for sure in the top 10 at least. Still can't make it on fuel to the end from here. We can run about 48 laps on a full tank. We're going to go green with 53 laps to go. Gilliland going to win the race back to the line. But we are dead even going into turns 1 and 2. We didn't time it as well this time, but we'll see. Contact through turns 1 and 2 now. We're going to quickly try to just get on in behind Gilliland and remain in second. We got a big run coming here. Todd's going to try to protect the top as we make a late move to the middle. Todd did a great job blocking us off from 3 and 4 that time. Still going to lead as we get up to speed. 52 to go here at Vegas. Boy, this race is on. Down to the bottom of the track here. Gilliland ran the top again. And we're going to be side by side off of turn number 2.
Still there?
He obviously has a straightaway speed now. Gilliland to the middle. We go back to the top again. Sauter down to the bottom just behind us as well. Feels a lot more bunched together now than what we were earlier. Especially before that caution. A little higher than Gilliland there through turns 1 and 2. Big run now down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4 to the outside again. Not quite going to get side by side with him. Look at how close we are from hitting that wall. Just letting it ride out. 50 to go. We're within the final roughly 25 minutes of this race. And not a lot of time to waste at all here. Gilliland, of course, not really pulling too far away from us, at least right now. About a half second ahead. Going down to the apron here through the tri-oval, cutting the track down as much as possible, really. Trying to get whatever sort of speed we can. Find the difference, because when Gilliland is out in front in the lead, he not only is tough to pass, but he's tough to even catch. Runs a little higher than us through 3 and 4 that time. He's going to have a little bit more straightaway speed. We caught him that lap, though, overall. Gilliland back to the top again. Here we come. To the inside, late move off of turn 2, side by side down the backstretch. Who's got the advantage? Trying to clear him now, going into turns 3 and 4. We go back to the top again. Gilliland with a crossover move to the bottom. What a move. Can he pass us back? Yes, he clears us. Another crossover move. Deegan to the bottom. And now down to the apron. Gilliland wins the race to the line. Side by side going into one. This time Deegan's on the bottom. There's contact. Sideways goes the Ford truck.
All right, you're clear.
We get a little out of shape as well. We're still trying to catch it. Almost in the wall, keeping it off. And Gilliland holds on to the lead still. Oh my goodness. And through 3 and 4 again. Crafton really caught us there as he's moved up to 3rd. Now we got to catch Gilliland right back again. 46 to go. Wasn't expecting us to make contact there. Both of us got so out of shape. A double save there in the middle of the corner. What great racing here so far. Gilliland just blocking the top. I really want to go there. And now we make the late move to the bottom. Coming off of turn 4. It's going to give him the straightaway speed as we try to follow in behind. Side by side at the line again. Going to turn 1 again side by side. Deegan to the bottom and a big slide job move. And to the lead. At least 3 and 4. Deegan can now run back to the top side of the track. Gilliland will follow on the top. Again, Crafton closing the door. But Deegan back out in front officially, 44 laps left. Caution. With 44 to go, it's our 4th of the race, 3rd in stage 3. We'll rack them and stack them again. Boy, oh boy. I mean, what a race. I mean, this is just as good of a race as the last one was a couple nights ago in the Truck Series. And it was another playoff race. I mean, these are 2 solid playoff races in the first round. Obviously going to pit for 4 fresh tires here. And this time, Deegan wins the race off of pit road.
You're covered to the green.
And Gilliland will restart second, so we'll try to get the good jump once again here. Green flag back in the air here at Las Vegas. 40 laps to go to decide the winner of the race. Now will we stay caution free all the way to the end? Not impossible by any means, but look at Crafton. Side by side. He's going to clear Gilliland off of turn number 2 now. We try to go full throttle from 3 and 4 once again. Great job doing so. Gilliland trying to hold, Crafton trying to hold Gilliland. Sauter Lupton back. Gilliland quickly back to 5th now. We run through the middle now through turns 1 and 2. We'll go back down to the bottom in 3 and 4 to try and protect on Crafton. Even though he's closing in, and we should probably move to the top again sometime soon. But again, try to run full throttle through 3 and 4. And it's going to hang for now. But here comes Crafton late out of the corner. He is shot out of a cannon. Crafton to the lead with 38 to go here at Vegas.
Looking inside now.
Lupton, Gilliland. Oh, Gilliland gets loose off of turn 2. Loses a little bit of ground.
Looking inside now.
Look at us just trying to pinch everybody to the white line, but that didn't work for us.
Got a car coming inside.
Not going to carry nearly as much straightaway speed this time. We should have just stayed up. 37 to go. At least we know for next time.
Got one taking inside.
Wow, we are so close to that wall. I mean, it's just amazing. I know I say that a lot, not only in this race, but in general. But we are really getting close to that wall. We're staying in the gas, though. We're not giving up any sort of momentum. It's definitely what we got to do. Boyd. Look at Spencer Boyd out of nowhere. Trying to pull off an upset victory here in this one. He won the Talladega race in real life in the playoffs as a non-playoff driver last year. Trying to win at Vegas now as a non-playoff driver. He's closing in on Sauter for 5th now. Crafton still currently out in front. Side by side for the lead now into 3, but no. Crafton in fact shuts the door. Matt trying to hold on, of course, in this race as we go to the in-truck cam with 35 laps left. And what has just been a fantastic race so far. Gilliland wants to not only get to the lead, but get out in front here as quick as possible. We got a slow truck on the track through turns 3 and 4. Will that bring out a caution? He is down on the access road, off on the apron, and he is going to get onto pit road unscathed. We stay green. Gilliland is now taking the lead at the line. Crafton getting shuffled back. He might be in a must-win scenario, especially if we get a different winner that's in the playoffs, such as a guy in the top 5, Stuart Friesen. He's working on Crafton now for 4th. Boy, Crafton's really falling back in about the last lap and a half. He's trying to get back under Lupton at least for 3rd. Now that Ty Gilliland's got the clean air on in front again, can he pull away? Because we don't even know if our right front tire is going to make it all the way to the finish. I hope it does, but I really don't know if it's going to make it. We do have another full fresh set of Goodyear tires, just in case. And we got to run this all the way to the finish anyway. We can't waste any time. Seeming like it takes almost a full run just for us to get there to the lead. I know we're losing a ton of ground right now, but I got to stick with the top. It comes in eventually. This truck's ahead of us, so I've definitely gotten faster throughout the course of the race, especially off of what could have been possibly the final restart in this one. Lap truck, excuse me, not too far out in front of the field. In fact, that was, I think, the driver that had to pit on an unscheduled stop here. Might have had a tire issue. We've got 2 trucks currently out of the race. The rest are still in this. Oh, like contact with the wall there for turns 3 and 4. That's going to be a mistake. We're going to have to come back from, of course. A little bit more damage, though, is definitely costly. Austin Hill's caught us now. The non-playoff driver in the top 10. 30 laps to go. Hill was looking to the inside, but can't get to us that time. Especially with us having the straightaway speed down the back, and now into turns 3 and 4. He's too far back to really try to pounce. No, he's not. Just going to clear him off of 4. That was close, though. He's definitely getting right after us. 29 to go. We are running out of time for this truck to really start to tick in. Gilliland has pulled out to a great lead. If you're just joining us, this has been a fantastic race so far tonight. One of the better races of the season. We won the first 2 stages of the race, but I mean, it has been wild throughout the course of this one. One to go back and watch at the finish, or after the finish. It's 28 laps left. The wild and craziness is not done yet. This is a cut-off race in the round of 8 here in the playoffs. I'm the only one that knows we're going to be locked into the round of 6 with getting the win at Bristol and then at Canadian Tire in the last race. Start the postseason. Looks like there's a lap truck here, kind of. Well, it's just the one lap truck kind of slowing these leaders down. Gilliland has not really caught the other trucks towards the rear of the field, those back marker trucks, quite yet. Josh Reaume having a rough day here in this one. He's tried different strategies, he's done about everything he can. He just does not seem like he's got a fast truck in this race tonight. We got side by side, looks like for position just in front of us between Spencer Boyd, Stuart Friesen. Battle for fifth. Friesen looking for every point possible here to the end of the race, trying to make it to the next round. Definitely getting intense where the sweating is starting to begin here on my forehead. We got 25 laps left. Of course, looking for a winner. Catching Boyd and Friesen here just in front of us. They've raced real hard with each other here these last few laps. And here we come, looking to the outside of Spencer Boyd. Look at how close to the wall we are. Man, I thought we were going to get in it. We did have to check up just a little bit. That cost us some time. Oh, we messed up there through 1 and 2. Probably the first mistake we have made this entire run so far, trying to run the top side. Really only the second time we've hit the wall all race. Done a superb job at best here. A 3-truck battle with 23 to go for fifth currently. We get to the outside of Spencer Boyd, where we want to be, entering turns 1 and 2 now. Friesen going to run the middle. He'll try to protect to the outside, but we're going to now jump to his inside as we clear Friesen. Deegan up to fifth here. We were able to get to the top, entering turns 3 and 4, just barely clearing Friesen before we get into the corner. Does Deegan have a shot to get to the lead in this one? Gilliland has about a 6-second lead over us with 22 laps to go. Again, we've had 4 cautions in the race, and only 2 drivers have DNF. Caution. Here we go, the yellow is out with 22 laps left. We'll rack them and stack them again here. That's our 5th yellow of the race. We do have a set of tires left. I think I'm going to pit. Nobody else on the lead lap is going to pit, surprisingly, even towards the rear end. Joe Nemechek's going to pit, but he's a lap down. Greenfield and Enfinger, 2 playoff drivers, the only 2 drivers so far DNF'd in this race. So we will pit for 4 fresh tires here. That will mean that we will make it to the end as far as our tires are considered. Now it's just a matter of getting through the restart unscathed. This could be wild. This could be the final restart of the race. We'll see if we stay green all the way to the finish from here. The green flag will be back in the air here at Vegas. Time to roll the dice. We've got 18 laps to go. Quickly going to the outside on the restart, not wasting any time. There is room up there to run, at least for now. Look at how out of shape that 22 truck was, seemingly spinning the tires off the start. Christian Eck is really trying to block us off now into turn 3. Not giving us really any room to the outside. Far wide, coming off of turn 4. This is getting tight. Oh my goodness, had to get out of the gas. 17 to go.
Stay high up here.
We've got pressure tires than everybody else in the field. At least those that are on the lead lap. Trying to steer clear of everybody still. Oh, slide contact there. That's going to cost us some time. Made it with ourselves there up against the wall though. And here we go. Back to the line again. Trying to go right up the middle in between Austin Hill and Dylan Luckett. Slight contact now. To the outside again. Another mistake though. We're costing ourselves a ton of time now. Crafton is in second. 15 to go. How much time though before we can get to the end? Who knows? Deegan to the outside of Crafton through turns 1 and 2. We're going to clear him down the back stretch. We are catching up to Todd Gilliland now. How much longer can he hold on? Sure, he might try to make some sort of blocking attempt here. In the wall off of turn 4. We're sideways. Trying to catch the truck. Around we go. Spinning. What a save by Deegan, but that's going to cost us a ton of time. We stay green. No caution. No caution.
Hold your line, got one inside.
I can't believe that.
You got room, you're clear.
And that might have hurt us the worst. Contact with the wall, losing control off of turn 4. And that might have been the be-all, end-all here in this one. And I think we're too far behind. The one mistake we have made the entire, well, the one huge mistake we've made the entire race. 13 to go. I don't know if we're going to come back from this one. We're going to attempt, but no guarantees. We got to run it hard here, nothing to lose. Got 2 playoff points in this race. We're already locked into the next round with the wins in the last 2 races. Regular season champs. 14 other races in the regular season. We've got a lot of playoff points. Can we get 5 more here in this one? Or will we have a new winner on the season and possible driver, new driver, entering into the playoffs on virtue of a win? Oh man, slight contact there with Forrester now. Into turns 3 and 4.
Alright, you're clear. Got a car high now?
But do we have enough laps?
You're all clear up top set.
Oh man, look at us just sandwiching ourselves through there. We're not getting out of the gas. We're doing everything we can. Man, we got so loose after that as well. Can't say we're not giving it our all. Down to the apron. Through the tri-oval. 10 laps to go here at Vegas to the inside of Chastain. And now Brett Moffitt entering into turns 1 and 2. Tight. Do we have enough laps though? I just don't know. 12.2 off the lead.
You got room, you're clear.
Again, Deegan out in front of the field.
Stay high, stay high. You got room, you're clear.
Slight contact with the wall through 3 and 4. Costing us more time again. Quickly to the inside though.
Stay low, stay low.
Trying to beat everybody on our own here. Austin Hill not giving us much room on the top. Now he gets off. He knows we're faster. He'll let us go. He knows he's not going to be able to hold on too much longer anyway. He doesn't want those guys behind him catching him. 8 laps left. And if that's the way the streak is going to end, that's going to be a tough one to swallow. But for those of you watching here at this point in this race, not looking good. We do have pressure tires, but we fell way too far back there after that incident. Again, I'm just surprised there was no caution at that point. And now into the wall.
Careful, still there.
We're going to get back into the top 5 for sure. Going to get by Luckton. Contact with Friesen. He's not giving us any leeway whatsoever. I don't blame him. He needs every point possible. 5 laps to go. 6 to go, sorry. 6 laps left. We're 11 seconds off the lead still. Gilliland has caught lap traffic. As we're in 4th, I just don't know. We're going to need a caution if we're going to want a shot. Five laps left. Well, we finished in the top 10 all year, and it looks like we're going to do that again regardless here. But man, just such a tough break. I mean, let me tell you, this is not the way I wanted to go out. That is for sure, but a bit of a mistake for 3 and 4 again. 10.5 seconds off the lead, 4 laps to go. Gilliland still in lap traffic. He's just trying to hold on for the win. Does Matt Crafton have a shot to get him? Crafton in second. Is that going to be enough points for him? Will we get a caution? I'm hoping. I'm hoping we get a caution. 3 to go. Get out of gas, we're going to end up in the wall again. We can't keep hitting the wall. 3 to go. You can't say Todd Gilliland didn't earn it, though. He drove one heck of a race. Never say die, though. Friesen just got up to 7th. He's gained another spot. That's another point. 2 to go. Gilliland just hoping everybody runs their best laps of the race.
White flag, second time by.
Might have a shot at 3rd on Johnny Sauter. Now we're about 3 seconds off. Again, yeah, we're going to need a yellow here. Sutter's got no more lap trucks he's going to catch now as well. We still got 3 in front of us. White flag is in the air already. 1 lap to go here for Todd Gilliland. We'll be looking for his first win on the year. Unfortunately, he did not make the playoffs, but a good run last week at Canadian Tire, and now this race here at Vegas. You can only wonder what could have been if he could have gotten in on points in the regular season or even had won a race in the regular season. He had opportunities to do both. Checker flag will be in the air off of turn 4. First win of the year for Todd Gilliland. We were coming on strong until we hit the wall, spun out of 4. Somehow the race stayed green. And unfortunately, our 20-race winning streak on NASCAR Heat 4 will come to an end as we place 4th here in the World of Westgate 200. I mean, it's tough. I don't think it's going to show the replay because the caution didn't come out. So, yeah, Crafting 2nd. We'll see who made it in on points. Gilliland, of course, gets the win. 68 minutes total time in this race, despite the fact we did have the 5 cautions, so still a fairly quick race. Hour and 8 minutes. And we'll look at the points here. Remember, I did advance with 2 wins. Grant Enfinger, Clay Greenfield will be the 2 drivers to miss the field. Harrison Burton on points easily by 17. Enfinger and Greenfield were the only 2 trucks not to finish this race today. And they not only didn't finish the race, but because of that, they did not make it to the next round. Greenfield didn't look like he was going to. Enfinger was off to a good start in the day. He was running in the back half of the top 10. And I'm sure having that DNF did cost him well over 17 points. He probably would have made it in if he just would have finished in the back half of the top 10 like he was running most of the day. So it's tough for him. So we got Friesen, Crafton, Moffitt, Chastain, and Burton will be the 6 drivers in the round of 6 when we go to Talladega. The mood has changed. Gilliland, yeah, I mean, he led the most laps. He was the most dominant truck. He deserved the win. We did start 19th, finish 4th, but despite winning the first 2 stages, it wasn't enough for us. That is going to be the finish of this one. For more NASCAR content on the daily, hit the subscribe button. And hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, the race, the commentary in general. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.